Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Star Wars Wednesday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with Star Wars The Black Series, Gaming Greats, Star Wars Battlefront to Imperial Rocket Trooper. Thank you for watching this video, or any of my other videos that you may have run across. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you for supporting this channel through watching. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews and help the channel out further. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it! And as is normal here on Digital Caveman Presents, let's take a look at the packaging. On the top, there's a hook and a little bitty window to let some light in. On the front, Star Wars The Black Series, a nice window so that you can view the figure. Sticker right here, Gaming Greats. The Black Series Gaming Greats, it actually says on it. Star Wars Battlefront 2 Imperial Rocket Trooper. Warning! Don't stick things in your pie hole that don't belong there. 4 and up. Hasbro. On this side, Black Series Gaming Greats symbol. Stripe continues around from the front. And Star Wars The Black Series. On the other side, nice artwork of the Trooper. And it will actually match up with others in the series. On the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, made in China print symbols I'm not going to learn, and a barcode. And on the back, Star Wars The Black Series Imperial Rocket Trooper. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is the ultimate Star Wars battle fantasy, letting players call in reinforcement from the most skilled soldiers and units in the galaxy, including the Imperial Rocket Troopers, who rain down fire from the skies. And there it is again in some other languages I do not speak. There's the artwork again, Star Wars Battlefront 2. He is 01 in the Battlefront 2 Gaming Greats series. Attention, don't stick things in your French pie hole. Warning, don't stick things in your other language pie holes. There's some other small print. There's some fine print, Disney print, made in China print, and Hasbro print. And that, my friends, completes a look at this figure's packaging. And now let's take a look at the figure and his accessory. And as you can see, I already had the accessory in his hand, which is just this basic Stormtrooper rifle. Molded in black plastic with one silver paint application on it. Nice details in there. I mean, it's not anything we haven't seen before. As far as the trooper himself, this looks like the basic first generation Stormtrooper body. Even the same belt, just a white holster instead of a black one. And these pauldrons, shoulder pauldrons, are new and different. They do have the Imperial logo on them, on both sides. Then he has these hoses that attach to the helmet. And then the backpack. And it does come off. And I think you could probably get these hoses out of there, but I'm not brave enough to try that, so we won't be doing that. But as you can see again, you know, it's pretty much just the basic original Stormtrooper body with a peg hole in the back for the backpack now. And there's the jetpack. So, not bad looking. And then, of course, the head sculpt is newish, I guess. It is based off of the Stormtrooper helmet, and it does have some embellishments on it, like this ridge and these stripes. And, well, Stormtroopers have these and these. So, a little bit of an above standard helmet, and of course it's the head. It's not a helmet. There's no head inside there. It's just on a ball joint. Now let's talk about his articulation. His head would do the full 360. Well, it will do the full 360 Exorcist if the jetpack is not attached. So that's still possible. He can look up that far. He can look down that far. So not a whole lot of up and down, but he does have a little bit of waggle in there. Waggle, waggle. For the arms, 360 degrees of rotation at the shoulder. And if you don't mess with the pauldron any, you only get that much up. But you can work with it a little bit and get a little bit more out of it. And it'll go up over the top. It kind of gets hung. So that's why you have to work with it a little bit. But so you can get a little bit more out of it. It does have an upper bicep cut for another 360 degrees of rotation. A double hinged elbow gives you that much range of motion. 360 degrees of rotation at the wrist on an in and out hinge. And for the other hand, it's on an up and down hinge. You got a ball joint here in the mid torso, so he gets some hula hoopy action and some waggly. Woo! That gives him, with the backpack on, that much back crunch, that much front crunch, and it's on a soft ratchet, and it will give you 360 degrees of rotation there. Nothing at the waist. He can kick up that far. He can kick back that far because his armored butt gets in the way. There is a thigh swivel hidden behind the armor. And if you work with it, it will give you a full 360 degrees, but this one is a little tight and doesn't want to cooperate, so I'm not going to force the issue. As far as the splits go, he can give you that much of the splits. It's a double jointed knee, which will give you that much range of motion, which is pretty impressive. That far down on ankles, that far up on the ankles, and a forward facing pin for ankle rocker. And again, I did already have the weapon in his hand, but it's not that hard to do. You just kind of stick it in there. Once you get the handle in there good, just twist. And that trigger finger will usually get in there where the trigger is. He don't want to hold it, does he? There we go. And that, my friends, does it for a look at the figure and his accessories. And now, my friends, it is time for comparisons. And since this guy is a Battlefront 2 trooper, I only have one other Battlefront figure to compare it with, which is the Battlefront 1 Shock Trooper, Imperial Shock Trooper, not to be confused with the clone Shock Troopers from the Clone Wars. Next up, we have the original Black Series Stormtrooper. Here is the Rogue One Death Trooper. And from Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, the Ewok ass-shocking Scout Trooper. I don't know if he does that in the game or not, but, you know, the Ewoks need a reason to hate the Empire, and this guy is the reason. And also from Jedi Fallen Order, we have the Electro Staff Purge Trooper. Right up in his face, too. Man. And, of course, we have from the Bad Batch, the Elite Squad Trooper. Now, how does he compare up to a couple of other lines? Let's take a look. From the Marvel Legends series, here is Stan the Man Lee. From the G.I. Joe Classified series, here's the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. And for some 7-inch goodness, we have the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman Beyond. And that, my friends, does it for comparisons. For final thoughts on the Battlefront 2 Jet Trooper Gaming Greats Star Wars Black Series figure, I'd said all that backwards just to confuse you. Actually, I was just confused myself. But there it is. You know, if you like troopers, you're going to like this guy. If you collect Star Wars, you're going to want this guy. If you're a fan of the game and you collect Star Wars figures, you're going to want this guy. Just another trooper to go on the shelf to expand the ranks of your Imperial army. Again, they probably could have used the Mandalorian Stormtrooper body for this instead of the original one. I think they could have done a better job on these shoulder pauldrons than what they have. But other than that, nice figure. Bright white. But that does it for the review, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Thank you for watching this video or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Only continued support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you for watching. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews or help the channel out further. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future, you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.